like to call to order regular scheduled meeting for August 8th, 2019. Can I get a roll call, please?
President Wells.
Here.
Commissioner O'Malley.
Here.
Commissioner Cook.
Here.
Commissioner Viecki.
Here.
Commissioner Sauter Zach.
Okay, first up is approval of minutes, July 25th, 2019 Committee of the Whole and July 25th, 2019 regular scheduled meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Then we have July 25th, 2019 closed session meetings. Could I get a motion and a second, please?
I make a motion to approve the July 25th, 2019 closed session meeting minutes.
Second.
Can I get a roll call?
Commissioner O'Malley.
Yes.
Commissioner Cook.
Yes.
Commissioner Viecki.
Yes.
President Wells.
Yes. Public communications, that would not be the dance troops time. We have something scheduled. So anybody else in the audience that wanted to bring anything up? Okay, any correspondence?
I just want to say that today I participated in an IAPD webinar for intergovernmental agreements. So learned a lot through that. Dirk Price was the moderator or the person instructing the course online. So it was a free course, and so I took advantage of it, had the time, and so learned a lot.
Very good. Any other correspondence? Okay, now we're at special guests. First off is the introduction of Brad Wessel as athletic coordinator. Brad, if you want to come up, introduce yourself just to the microphone there.
Yes, my name is Brad Wessel. I am the new athletics coordinator here in Elk Grove Park District. As far as a little bit of background on me, spent the last 5 years at River Trails Park District. My most recent position there was as the rec manager of aquatics and programs. Over the 5 years, also was the athletic supervisor and supervisor of facilities and athletics as well. Personally, my wife and I live in Roy Meadows. We've lived there for the last 4 years. We have a dog, Yellow Lab Griffey. We're expecting our first child in November, baby girl. And outside of work and home life, I like to be outdoors, play sports, and also coach.
Very good. Well, we welcome you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Any questions or comments for Brad from the board or staff?
What associations did you pick up that you're going to coordinate, so if anybody's watching right now in those organized programming, they know to come to you?
Yeah, sure. So I'll be overseeing the Inline Hockey Association, soccer, both house, indoor, and travel, and football and cheer.
Okay.
Very good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, now the important part.
Whoa. Brad's still in there.
Brad would agree. Are you going to argue
Wow.
with this?
That's-
I said now for the important part.
You said that?
Yeah. Look at your audience, so you're going to fight that?
I'm not beating.
Exactly right.
At least I have my support system.
Well, it's not that we don't support you, it's just. It's the Pavilion Dance Center's Ignite Dance Company, and a teacher told me long ago, the most important thing you can do to a child is, the first thing is to pronounce their name correctly. So, if I can have either Jessica Byrick or Jacqueline Schwartz come up, and maybe just tell us the story of what you girls have been through in the last couple months, and we'll have them each introduce their names, and they can come up to the microphone.
All right, hi, I'm Jacqueline Schwartz. I am a dance instructor for the Pavilion Dance Center, and I direct the Ignite Dance Company. And this year, the Ignite Dance Company qualified to compete nationally at Walt Disney World. And the girls went. We took 3 different dances to compete nationally, and 2 of their dances placed 3rd and 4th place at a national level. So congratulations, girls. This is a great accomplishment. The girls work very hard. They work with me twice a week and take additional classes outside of company rehearsal. We work all throughout the summer, and to prepare for nationals, they compete in 4 regional competitions throughout the year. And like I said, this allowed them to qualify nationally. So this is actually my first time taking a team to nationals, so it's been very exciting. And we all went down to Disney World, we competed, had a little bit of fun, got to go to Magic Kingdom as well.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful. I would like to introduce the girls. Is it okay if they stand up?
Yeah, stand up each
All right,
one,
great.
and
This is Victoria.
here's your first shot at stardom on TV.
Come up to
You
the
come over here.
microphone.
Right
Come
for
over
the
here,
mic.
Victoria.
Oh, poor girl.
Okay, Victoria, Emily, Isabella, McKenna, Isabel, and Kendall.
Okay, so each one of you gets a chance to come and thank somebody or whatever you want to do.
Just like a competition, what do you want to say?
Just
Say your last name.
whatever you want to do.
Go ahead, Cal.
I'm thankful for Miss Jacqueline because she's been my teacher for a long time, and it was the first time I took jazz. You were my teacher, and I had those little poodle skirts. And I remember I was so excited when I got a comment saying that I was a good leader and helping people. And I'm like, you're almost like a second mother to me because we're so close, and the whole team's like family.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, you're all up.
Next.
I really love being part of the dance because everyone is so nice, and I actually get to do what I like to do, but with friends, and I love them so much.
Very nice.
I would like to thank Miss Jacqueline and also my mom and my dad and my brother because they have helped me through this journey. And I would just like to thank all my dance friends because they have been so supportive to me over the years. And yeah. I would like to thank Miss Jacqueline and Miss Jessica because they organized all of this and we're really thankful. I'm thankful for Miss Jacqueline because she always practices with us and she always believes in us, and I can't believe we made it to nationals and we did really well for our first time. I'm thankful for my dance team and Miss Jacqueline because every time after school I have something to look forward to going to dance, and when I go to dance it's not all like strict and stuff, it's fun too.
I'm thankful for Miss Jacqueline too. You want to know why? Because she's got all the characteristics that make a great employee. When you come up to Miss Jacqueline 10 years ago, 5 years ago, she loves the Park District. You can tell. She walks around. She's always proud. She's always helpful. She'll assist you wherever you catch her. Her mom works for the Park District. Same thing, just like her mom. Very friendly, outgoing, classy, cares about the Park District, cares about the residents in the Park District. So we're really lucky to have two Schwartzes in the Park District.
She does hair and makeup too.
Well, girls, congratulations. You not only did it well at the dance thing, that was probably some of the most clear, concise, nice things I've heard. And we've had football teams up here, 17-year-old kids. Nobody spoke as well as you guys did. So great job.
Now, Jacqueline, how many participate in our regular dance program? You know, the one that ends in the recital at Harper. Is this a stepping stone? Are they way above this? Is this like a travel team where it wouldn't participate so much in our program?
Yeah, our program is really fortunate. Jessica has built a wonderful program here. We actually offer kind of 3 levels of dance programming. We have a recreational program that anyone can participate in. We have a performance company. We offer 3 levels of performance company: a mini company, which is for ages 6 to 8, a junior level company, and a teen company. And this is our more competitive dance company, Ignite. So we kind of offer 3 levels of programming, so we kind of fit all of the community's needs, which is really great to find here in Elk Grove, within the Park District community, that you can kind of have that range all within the Park District programming. I think it's really fortunate for our residents.
Very good.
Very good. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Recommendation acceptance for approval.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Good job.
Congratulations.
Just to give you a
We'll see you again.
We have a new picture for the end there.
Oh, nice.
Might
We'll
be
take
nice.
it.
They posed in front of the castle.
We will take it.
That's actually a good idea.
Really good idea.
Thank you.
Contact Kelly. We should turn those pictures over. See you guys.
Thank you.
See you, John.
Okay, we're gonna skip number 6 and go to 7. Items of information, and we'll start out with Tammy Miller.
So this is our last week of regular season hours for our seasonal parks, Rainbow Falls and Pirates Cove. We've had good turnouts, especially in July at Rainbow. Obviously, they're weather dependent, so July has been good and August as well. I want to thank our staff because when they have those hot weather days, it's, it's pretty taxing on our young adults, and they have continued to have great customer service as well as professionalism, so I want to thank them. Our second and last Teen Summer Blast is tomorrow, August 9th at Rainbow Falls, and so that is free to the teenagers out there that go up to the seniors in high school. That starts at 8:15. Our last Art at the Parks program will be this Saturday, August 10th, and it's at the Hattendorf. I know in the brochure it says that it is at Audubon, but we're switching it over across the street to the Hattendorf. And what this is it's a chance to do art outside, and the theme for this next Saturday is Soak Up the Sun, and it's held from 1 to 3. The Artists Association are holding their juried art show as they have for the last 36 years. And the deadline to submit an entry is Friday, August 16th. So those artists that are out there, if they want to submit an entry for the art show, that is coming up. At Rainbow Falls and Pack Pavilion Aquatic Center, we've had 3 unannounced audits by Ellis and Associates. And of each of those 3, we have scored and exceeds, which continues to be, the best that you can get. So we're fortunate to have great staff to keep our patrons all safe. At Pirates Cove, we've recently received several announcements, either email or even phone, stating how friendly our staff have been. And so I want to compliment our staff. They've done a really great job. So now we're open only in the post-season weekends, and so if people don't know those hours, those are listed on our website or in the brochure. And because school starts next week, sorry, Bob, but they start next week, so we've lost a lot of staff, and so we cannot keep those facilities open during the weekday, but on the weekends we will. Summer camps in tomorrow. We're transitioning to our fall program soon. In fact, school, like I said, will be starting, so Kids Club is ready to go next week. Many of our brochure programs will be starting the first week of September, so we ask people to check those. And I know, Bill, you'd asked me about something in our fall brochure. I don't know if Ben, if you're going to talk about it. But there was in the back page of our brochure, it says program by age range. That was actually a mistake as far as they pulled the summer age range. So we'll make sure that our customer service staff know that is incorrect. And then I have a couple of special events coming up in early September that I want to have you just write down. Our Adult Center Rummage Sale will be September 5th and 6th, and we'll be taking donations starting the week of August 26th. Dancing with the Band is back on at the Garden Terrace starting September 5th. That is at 7 p.m. We have a Harvest Gift Show taking place at the Garden Terrace on Saturday, September 7th. And then the popular event at the Historical Museum, Pioneer Day, is Sunday, September 8th from 1 to 5. So just some things coming up right away.
Very good. Any questions or comments for Tammy?
Just for all of us, isn't that amazing, at our age range, everybody around this table, how the educational creep has got us into the first week and a half of school and everybody disappears when we didn't go until a couple days before Labor Day, and now, everybody expects to swim all of August in 85, 90 degree weather. Our pools are still gonna stay open through Labor Day weekend though, correct?
On the weekends, we have
Yes.
those, but yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, everybody goes back to school for second week of August.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Parks and Planning update, Tim White.
I only really have 2 items of note. First would be in regards to our OSLAT application for the Hattendorf Park project. We conducted our first pre-application phone call with the DNR, which I think was pretty promising. They had just very minor recommendations in regards to the application and the plan. And the application will be submitted a week from tomorrow. And so Valerie and I have been working on compiling the last few pieces of that application. I think feeling pretty good about it. The second item would be Audubon. So the shotcrete portions, which are the all the ramp sections are completed. They've been poured. The flat work is being poured now. It's I'd say about halfway done. There's about 2 weeks left of concrete, and then all we've got is the restoration and signage and kind of the minor details on that. So we're coming pretty close to the end of that project. A couple more weeks left with Audubon, and it looks great. The guys are very talented. The concrete work is all very smooth and looks great.
Do we have a grand opening date yet?
We don't. I can say very tentatively that we're probably shooting for Labor Day, but again, with that's tentative. I can't promise anything, but I'd say we're inside of 3 weeks. I should say inside of 4 weeks. So, yeah.
So obviously we do a weekend, right? Because the school will be back in.
It may be skatable prior to the some kind of grand opening, but we haven't worked the details out for a grand opening. But coming soon.
How are you doing with letters of support for the grant
Oh,
application?
thanks for bringing that up.
Murphy,
Yeah.
Moylan,
So-
anybody? Do you need us to put pressure on anybody?
So as you recall, we had our Cook County Commissioner Kevin Morrison come, and he provided us with a letter of support for the OSLAD project, and Laura Murphy is also committed to give us a letter of support. So
Mayor Johnson.
Mayor Johnson will most likely.
Yes, he's on board.
Okay. And then we'll have the Senior Advisory Board is interested in also providing a letter of support.
But you're not giving up on Moylan or Mussman, are you? Or
Well,
is
there's-
that where we need to make a phone call to?
There's a point where we've met our point requirement, so we can pursue that, but we're winding down. I mean, we've got to get the application in by next Friday, so it would be kind of short notice for them, but we can certainly reach out.
Okay, any other comments or questions for Tim? Move to golf operations, Tom Claus.
Weather continues to be very good for golf. Sunny and no rain makes rounds good. So it gets a little hot a few times, but people will still play when it's hot. So we'll take the sunny weather. Zarnik outing is tomorrow. Frank Zarnik was a longtime commissioner here at the Park District. They do have over 100 people signed up for the event tomorrow, which is a good turnout. It's up from last year's event. So I guess if you have some time in the afternoon and you want to poke your head in and just say hi to Nancy and a few of the other village trustees that are out there, feel free to stop by. We'll start our club championship registration tomorrow. The dates for that are September 14th and 15th this year. It's a weekend, it's a 2-day event on Saturday and Sunday. I know we talked about it a little bit, but yeah, believe it or not, the kids go back to school next week. So for us, that means high school tryouts start. So again, we've got the Elk Grove boys and girls teams out there next week in the afternoon, and the Conan girls will be out there as well. We're hosting a couple of early bird meets this year. It was a little more challenging this year, but we've got both of them in. The Elk Grove boys will be a week from Friday. They bring 128 kids out. It's an afternoon event. We changed the date this year because the way the school fund calendar worked out, but they still filled the field. And then the Conan girls are hosting their event the Monday after that, the 19th. Talking with Conan, we were awarded the regional meet again for the high schools, so that'll be October 10th this year. On the grounds end, finishing up a drainage project on 13. It was one of our smaller capital items this year. We had 2 areas, one on 9 and one on 13, where we were getting a lot of standing water in those fairways. So we had to put in some new drainage lines to tie those into the ponds to get that water off the fairway. So that should be done on 13 tomorrow afternoon. And then we just keep watering. Like I said, we haven't had any rain, so we're using quite a bit of water. The good news is it's all reclaimed water from the ponds. So, but we have been putting down quite a bit to keep the fairways and greens and tee boxes green. And that is it.
Very good. Any questions or comments for Tom?
Go ahead.
I've had a couple of families ask me, how do kids golf if there's a program? Where do they find that information? Because I didn't know how to.
Yeah, this is the second year we've been part of it. It's, I'm just trying to go blank now.
Sorry.
different from junior golf. Right?
Yeah, it's not our junior golf program, it's the $5 program.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name.
it's Youth on Course, I just drew a blank. Yeah, it's
MCA.
called Youth on Course.
Yeah.
This is our second year with it. It's a program, it's either offered through the CDGA, which is the Chicago District Golf Association, or there's a Youth on Course website. It's for kids from 6 to 18 years old. They sign up at the beginning of the year, it's $20 for their membership with that, and then every time they come out to play, they only have to pay us $5 for their golf. It's a supplemental program that then the CDGA gives us money back to offset the cost of golf. I know like the Elk Grove teams and the Kona Girls who we host, those coaches have been great with that. They have all their kids sign up for that as soon as they show any interest in it or trying out for the team. So all those kids have it.
The beauty of it too is not to chase youth away from Fox Run because you've taken quite a bit of them, but there's more courses that do than don't.
Right.
So it's not just Fox Run, it's Mount Prospect, it's all kind of northwest suburbs, and it's.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll get just the kids, but a lot of times you're getting the parents that'll bring the kid
Right.
out. And, it's only $5 when they bring them out, so it's
Yeah.
exposing the kids to be able to play with the parents or them to get them involved in it, where they normally, maybe they don't want to pay $26 to bring the kid out normally.
And it's a very easy sign up. Like, you
Is
go
there
to
a
that
time
website.
restriction?
They can do it any day, anytime during the week. Weekends, it's after 3.
Any lag time on reimbursement between
No,
the association and us?
I just got July's check in the mail today from them, so that was about a week or so. So, yeah, when the kids come out for us, it's just a website. Every kid's got a number. We just input that number into the system, and then it just tracks how many kids, when they come out to play, and they just send us the check back.
With us starting the clubhouse renovation and maintenance facility, has anybody approached Gold Rush, and what do they plan on doing with the gaming machines? And are they physically gonna remove them, and is it breaking a contract, or how's that?
We've talked a little bit internally, but just whether we're gonna try to keep that going, because we haven't even talked about logistics, what we're gonna have in terms of a clubhouse. It's gonna be how big of a trailer it'll be, what we'll be able to incorporate into it. But yeah, I don't want to speak for them, but I think if we were able to have the power and they were willing to keep them there, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to doing it.
Anything else for Tom? Okay, business service update, Brad Scholes.
We are wrapping up summer offboarding. Staff's busy doing summer evaluations for the seasonal positions. Fall jobs are posted. Kids Club counselors are still needed, as well as I believe some golf pro shop attendants. All that information is on our website. Please apply. Interviews for the customer service manager will start next week. Surveillance cameras have been installed at Audubon. There'll be a total of 5 cameras with a 6th on its way. Thanks to the Parks Department for their help in the process of getting those up. Wi-Fi is already up and ready out there as well, so we're ready for the opening of the park. IT's also begun testing it's called SW-WAN. It's a software-defined networking at 140 Lively and at the Audubon Indoor Skate Park. It's a cost-saving technology. It basically uses customer-grade connections from Comcast, AT&T, and even cellular providers in place of fiber optic. So we're looking at eventually moving that to our smaller off-site facilities. And that concludes my report.
Very good. Any questions or comments for Brad? Seeing none, Executive Director update, Ben Curcio.
Okay, I have 2 updates. This past Sunday, the Parks Foundation held their duck race at Rainbow Falls, and it was a pretty well attended event, and there were 8 total winners ranging from hotel stay to some gift certificates to some restaurants. So it was a nice event. It was held on Sunday morning around 9 o'clock. My second update is the fall brochure you should have received. And just highlight that the registration has opened for residents as of August 7th and August 12th for non-residents. And that concludes my report.
Very good. Any questions or comments for Ben? Okay, any old business? Hearing none. Any new business? Hearing none. Payment of the bills, July 25th, 2019, in the amount of $62,871.74. And August 1st, 2019, in the amount of $289,894.39. You need a motion and a second?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Piecki?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Wall?
Yes. And I need a motion and a second to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Piecki?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
President Wall?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Let me get a picture.